vanishing engenders emotional resolve, future right. Real sins related, just lose man. As if a divine truth seeker history, answers within. That existence happening. The reality of a truth. The reality of a truth. What should we accept? The reality of a truth. Reality. As the universe turned black, did the sun ever defy fate? Beyond the all, do you recognize me? Does meaning have meaning? All the same. It can be true. Who said you won? I wish an influence share like this. I'm still a divine truth seeker and righteous. Something unseen. Play back the history, answers within. Does existence have a meaning? The reality of a truth. Reality of truth. What fact should we accept? The reality of truth. As the universe turns darkness of the night. All things are stay and the universe turn black into some defined fate. Beyond the hope, do you recognize me? Gravity holds all the answers. In the light, that's what the sensation. It's never over yesterday. I'm the time inside. Condemnation. The time inside. I'm the time exile. Sever tear fear. 女もキャベイのシャの中も7割反応はシンマラハラバリジャヤウ奈落に歌う混走状Section to them 芸能の不重で式三千の風情願本の無名三千の少女 Necessary
Alright, good evening everyone. It is I, Cosmic, joined here with Icecar. Yeah. Thank you. No. Thank you. This is what happens when you give me time to let me cook and figure out something for the actual name, because it is hard to be creative some weeks. That said, though, first off, thanks to everyone who showed up tonight. We got a nice solid 15-person bracket with some big names tonight. On top of that, a huge thank you to everyone. I did not see Discord audio. Huge thank you to everyone that made it possible for this to happen. As I mentioned earlier this week, I'm now affiliate, which means that I can get monetized on top of many other things like emotes, channel points, subscriptions, and all that sort of stuff. So,
Ha. Good luck getting monetized with me as your co-host.
I think you as my co-host is probably the least of my concerns, believe it or not. But that said, no, thank you guys so much for making this happen. Most of the time, most of like the build up for getting this far was actually Rock Slide, so I can't thank you guys enough for making this happen. And of course, my way of giving back to you tonight, I decided to throw in $60 into, okay, I don't know who subbed, but thank you whoever. According to, thank you Icecar. Thank God.
Yo,
I
that's
have that up.
crazy. You don't have anything to show up on stream?
I'm
Yo.
supposed to. I'm very much supposed to. But yeah. That said, thank you, Icecar, for the sub. Yeah. Thank you guys for making this happen. I give back $60 tonight, so $30 for first, $20 for second, and $10 for first. Good luck to you all.
Oh my god, I love the fact that my Discord profile is on the stream right now. It is perfect. The perfect representation.
Yep.
It doesn't glow when I talk, which has me a little concerned. Oh wait, it looks like it's working now.
Yeah, no, it does. It just like it's like slightly darker than what it's supposed to be. That said, we up first. We have Anti-Venom versus Miggity Mac. I'm not too sure how this matchup goes. I heard it's relatively close, but for the most part, I'm excited to see where this goes. We have some pretty good sets tonight, so
Yeah, I imagine the second Anti-Venom gets in once the round is over. But I mean, like, I feel like that's true about a lot of Sin matchups this particular patch.
yeah. I don't know. I've been dabbling with Sin lately, and from my personal experience so far, it seems to be like Sin has an issue getting in, believe it or not, because of all of Axel's shenanigans, like 2P, 5P, angled aerial, anti-aerials, and whatnot. But basically, yeah, you're right. Literally, once Sin gets in, hey, congratulations, you win the game, because he just does obnoxious damage, and Axel does not have crazy health, so...
I'm gonna tell you what people tell me about my Mei. You play your Sin way too conservatively. You play them like they're Kai or something.
I wonder why.
I know, it's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, but it's... We'll see.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Well, that's
We get a good first set.
Yep, the players are good to go. Oh, shoot, right. I need to actually mark all sets, because I didn't do that. Oh, right. The bracket didn't even start. Okay, now everything is good to go. Let me get that all set here. All right, cool.
The real question: what color skin is each player choosing here? I think Miggity is a default Axel. No, Miggity chooses orange Axel, right?
No, he chooses green.
Green Axel?
Yeah.
Ah.
Right,
That Lars Canyon, so you can't see his dust. Oh no, the literal worst stage for an online bracket.
Is it?
Yeah, this is the one with the boat in the background, isn't it?
I think so.
Like this. Normally, this is banned in online brackets. But I mean, like, these two should literally be like 10 feet apart from each other, because I'm pretty sure they are both in Boston.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on that we're not commentating about. But oh, reset to Axel. This is Axel favored. Nice. Time stop.
Alright, unsuccessful.
Oh.
Oh, and
my
anti-venom
goodness.
special. That will kill.
That will kill. That is the anti-venom special. Jump super. Doing the correct punish there, though. I've heard from a reliable source that if you on block or hit of Axel 2H, if you jump air dash forward, nothing. Rensen is not real.
Yep, good 6p reaction, catch jump in. Yeah, this is like the obnoxious part. Oh, there it is again.
This hits. Yep.
Yeah, honestly, I anticipate a lot of anti-venom specials in this matchup. Because it like again, it is kind of like rough to approach Axel. Because it's like while Sin essentially is just like a unstoppable force.
There's no way this hits. Okay, yeah.
Does he? Nope.
Ooh.
He doesn't have time to cash out.
Oh no! You landed the close slash. You were so close to having a full punish there. Wanted to keep corner. I choose to believe that's an intentional reset.
Oh my god, that 2K
no.
punish. But the JH will secure the round.
That feels bad. Smart on the reset, though.
Yeah.
Maximizing damage before wall break, turning it into a one interaction game. I think Elk Hunt round start as anti-venom. Just use that approaching low. Hope they don't 2p.
Duel 1.
Hope Axel doesn't 2p round start.
Yeah, there's like 3 things that Axels do at round start. They 2p, they Rainwater, and they Far Slash.
That did like 50% damage. That did like 60% damage, by the way.
Axel is a low damage character, they say.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah. Yeah, the 60% off of that round start is low for Strive. Nice round.
You know, like one thing I can give credit though is Axel does do like absurd chip damage.
Anti-Venom was jealous of how that round went for Axel and was like, nah, I can do that too. Oh my god.
Alright, got a dash block in. Don't try to jump in. You're gonna get smoked for it. And God forbid Mickey gets meter.
Double jump, always a good option. Oh my goodness. Wall break into hard knockdown.
Yep.
So we're not returning to neutral, which means this is an Axel favorite. Nice safe jump.
Ooh,
Oh
punish.
my goodness. I think yes. Oh,
That, I believe, is also punished. Yep.
that's dead.
Just in time to kill. Nice.
RTL proving to be just the best super in this matchup. Turns out when you have an invul move that can cover a lot of space in the Axel matchup, it's good.
Yeah, a lot of this matchup is just like having invulnerable horizontal movement. Alright, not falling for the tricks, but caught in the... Oh, DP?
Oh, DP. There's...
No,
oh my
there's
goodness.
Okay.
I was about to say, why would you bait burst there? But the reset worked out, so what do I know?
Just like this sweep. Sub PB, but you don't really have too much to work with. You do have one lot of assault, but the anti-air is going to come out, and Miggity is going to take game 2.
Alright, this time, for sure. Rainwater from the Axel player, Elk Hunt from Sin. So it'll work out in Axel's favor. I'm always right on these, trust me.
Alright.
Okay, I was wrong. If Anti-Venom had done Elk Hunt, they would have beaten the Far Slash though.
That close?
3K beats the Far Slash.
Oh my god, the over hit there. And Psych
Ooh,
Burst
nice
come
gold. I love a good gold burst.
out. And
Oh no, this
Instant?
beats it.
Yep.
Oh!
Okay, but decided to save
It-
the retreat. He was unsure if it was gonna. If it was angled it
He
properly.
didn't believe. If you do,
Oh.
if you're a player that has a gimmick you're known for, you gotta believe in that gimmick.
I'm surprised that Miggity didn't punish the burst bait because typically burst baits lose there. Oh my god.
I don't think System Mechanic is good into Sin. They're unless the Sin has no more food.
Right. Exactly that. Because he can just dash right back in if he really needs to.
I have to imagine Dive Kick is alright in this matchup because it just gives you another angle of attack into Axel. And I don't think all your aerial options, or all of your like grounded anti-air options beat like that and double jump and air dash, but again, I wouldn't know.
It's a hard move to work with. I'm like still trying to find a niche for it, but it's like a good air stall and it catches people off guard. Granted, I'm not the Sin expert, so ooh, that's very scary.
Oh,
Alright, good
that
JH,
may be-
get in.
Yeah, that's it. Oh! Yeah, no, that. Oh! Nice.
Almost. If he got
The
honestly,
burst is just in time.
and
Oh.
just in time to get the JH to hit. Nice.
These trades have been these last hit trades each round have been in Andy Venom's favor these past few, where it's come down to both players having very low health and getting hit. It's almost like Axel has no guts. Ooh, that's some Axel damage.
Oh, that grab was kind of
Oh.
rough.
Nice. I think that was a grab bait on Miggy's part.
All right, I like the PRC, and I like the
Oh.
reversal super.
I have a reversal too.
This is a very expensive matchup from what it looks like. Good DP.
DP.
Close slash.
Oh,
over the Black
System
Shield.
Mechanic!
Perfect.
All right. As soon as this set is over, I'm gonna have to get up for 1 second.
Oh, good.
Oh man, General is popping tonight.
Oh, wow. That's a lucky. Oh, right.
Everybody needs that they heard that there was money on the line, so everybody decided to join tonight.
Many such cases. I also need to update the bracket command, so that I don't do that. Well, I'm currently being in the background. Pretty mid dominant at the moment. But I like the JH. Gets a connection. Decides to save the meter.
When you're up against Axel, and I'm terrible in this matchup, so my advice is probably going to be bad too, but if they're standing at full screen mashing every button in existence and you're holding down back, that's a you losing situation. You have to try and approach in some way.
Yeah.
Nice
Bro.
grab.
DP's coming out. Oh yeah, IB attempt, but didn't quite get it. Oh, it's too far
Oh,
from the
you hate to see it. Nice bait. Nice glow slash. These people wasting precious meter trying to do fancy blue RC shenanigans when you can just do good old frame trapping strike throw mix. Back in my day, that's how you had to earn opening up your opponent. We didn't do these blue RC shenanigans.
Just enough meter and Gravity to kill there.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Can I get in? Alright.
Oh, good call. Miggity has been representing the rules of 2s and 3s. do the same thing. Do the same thing twice to try and bait them into doing something, and then do a different thing that'll beat what you think they're gonna choose to do.
All right.
Rarely seen mechanic. We're seeing some never before seen mechanics in this matchup. Oh, 2-2. It's sad that Eat doesn't do more in this game, since it was so pivotal to their kit in the previous game.
Right. It's fun to do, but also I'm the type of person where like I'm manually timing things, so like doing something like that, that's like the only niche I get out of it. But other than that, yeah, I wish it was like more useful.
Yeah.
Or at least just like standardize the gains you get. Where like I'd be more content if it's just like instead of like a Mario Party 1 in 5 out of a 1 in 5, just make it a set 1 in 5 for like the mid-range game. Because it scales from like 1 to 5% of like 5 key buffs. Just make it 3%. Regardless of the 5 buffs. That's my idea at least.
Yeah, I really don't know how you make it better. I think it's just gonna be bad in this game. I mean, like the character's top. Ooh, I hope that was just my setup. The character's top.
It's fine now. It'll be fine now.
Yeah. The character's top 3, so I mean, like, they're not really struggling.
Yeah, not too much. Oh, that is rough. Okay, wait, hold on. Nothing's found.
No, you just gotta believe. Oh, see, and that's why system mechanic into Sin isn't always the best idea, because all of Sin's moves just approach. Safe jump. Oh, too afraid to continue pressure because of the super. Imagine a Sin player being afraid of DP. That's crazy.
What, yeah, BFT? Trying to get JH, but getting hit top by JH of his own.
Oh, this is it. Yeah, Mega D. Oh no.
I want to believe if he decided to cash out early, it would have probably done a little something, but that's going to be Mega D's set.
That's Mega D's set. All right, I will be back in exactly, I don't know, like a minute and a half.
Oh, good. Well, good showing from the two players. Mega D advances, and Menti Venom will be in loser side. We're gonna head on over to Focus versus Gravtail. I believe these two have played a decent amount on here quite a bit. So looking forward to seeing how this one goes. And Honest Footsies at Granton. Alright, well. Now for Gravtail to join. What else we got going on? Let's see what we got. Not much, really smoothly. Okay. Alright, I did not update the score. We got Focus versus Gravtail. Let's do it.
Let's rock.
Very interesting to see Focus decide to opt for the Soul. I know they've been playing a lot more Geo and trusting the Geo process as much as Soul. So I'm very curious to see them right back on.
I think that this is an intentional match. I think this is a matchup they do want Soul in. That's a rough splat.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh my god.
Ah, misses the DP, gets punished for it. Oh my god! The 5P check.
Focus willing to mash into Slayer, which is one of the most important things you have to be willing to do into Slayer. Though I have to imagine DP characters, unless, because the difference in data is, I think Pile Bunker is a gap that is like beats. I think it's a 3-frame gap, and then the next gap is like 11 frames. I wonder if DP only beats the. It has to be both. The high, the low, and
No
Bunker.
fear in the world with Blessing Universe going on. Does not get the conversion they're looking for. And doesn't have much resource to work with. That might unfortunately be death. Yes, it is. Punish. Look, where's gonna come out?
Completely unrelated, well, slightly related to the match. Focus chose a good song, so
Yes.
good on them.
The Gravity is a song that has, like, every time I listen, I get more and more into it. Look how much chance to work with. And the 2P is gonna do it.
Interesting.
Graftail is going to take game 1.
I could not predict Grabtail's offense, so I imagine Focus was having a bit of trouble too. I won't tell a lie. Close Slash Red RC. Close Slash was not the mix I was expecting off of the meter. All right, Pile Bunker round start.
Nope, come back. Into Pile Bunker.
No, that was in the map a bunch.
Sorry about that.
I will someday. I will call something right on a round start. No, the funny thing is, when I'm actually playing, I call round start pretty consistently, but that's also because I think people play round start differently against Mei.
That you're also experiencing the situation firsthand.
Yes, that's true.
That'll definitely do it.
I have to get good at calling it on comms.
Okay, yep, that should do it.
I'm surprised we didn't see the Geo swap. I think that sometimes when you're practicing a secondary in bracket, you gotta know when to swap.
Yeah, I don't know. They were doing pretty well the first round, and there's just some minor mistakes. Focus sends the chest to process with like a decent amount of time at hand.
Oh, that was a good deflect shield, but didn't work out.
I want to believe it's more so like if they get absolutely cooked, then it's just like, okay, yeah, we're definitely not doing this.
That was a good DB.
Like the backdash and the punish. Absolute Cinema. Game 2 going to Focus.
Man, I don't even remember round 1 happening. That's Soul and Slayer for you, though. Both of these characters delete health bars.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Ooh. I thought for a second that the slowdown was going to make the 6P last long enough to punish, which would have been hilarious. Or to counter hit, I guess would be the right word. Which would have been absolutely hilarious. Oh my goodness. How can Slayer still win this? That's how the novel starts.
There are a lot of ways.
Oh
But
no.
unfortunately, DP exists.
DP does exist. I'm happy to see Focus using DP more. Back when the first few times we played this matchup, they did not DP at all.
Definitely getting more comfortable with Soul's kit and also realizing the importance of actually having a full reversal.
Damn, whiff 2P, whiff 2K into wild throw. That was, maybe it might have been whiff 5P into 2K into wild throw. Either way, double whiff button into wild throw is crazy. Hello, whoever just joined in chat.
Hey, John, can you change the name of the stream?
It's already changed.
Oh. It's not showing for me. Weird.
Refresh.
Yeah, it's all or nothing, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, at first it was my old stream, but now it's reset.
Yeah, I posted the link in a few places. I'm pretty sure it's all or nothing. Wait. Oh, one of these is...
Alright, good string into Wallbreak. Oh! That worked?
Cyrus having setup issues, so whatever worked was impressive. God, I'm happy that button's not 3 frames anymore.
Yeah, no, that was an insane snipe with the super, honestly.
Nice, 2H.
Right,
Trying to fade out.
Slash, a lot of damage to come out.
Nice. I want to see a game 5. Oh no.
And
You're fine. You're fine. Ah. Gotta will it into existence, you know? That's when online tournaments, you're like, damn, I can't do the mad annoying thing and say you're fine out loud next to my, I'm fine out loud next to my opponent so that they drop their combo.
is this death? Yes, it is. Wow.
Damn.
Yep. Soul bad guy. Focus advances. Good showing from both players.
Alright, who do we have up next?
We got Firegate versus the Jacko player. Now this set actually seems like it's gonna be a pretty.
So this is a run back. So CT GamerCon was this weekend, and I believe Firegate managed to get it when they played in winner side of CT GamerCon on Sunday. So it'll be interesting to see who gets it this time. I believe it was 3-1 in Firegate's favor.
That's definitely likely. It also seems to be one of the few moments where Jacko currently is like, they have like, he happens to fluctuate often. He seems to be on the uprise right now. He's been having a pretty good couple weeks, so I anticipate he might have learned a bit from CT GamerCon and is looking to apply it now.
Yeah, also, I think they were having, or he was having controller issues on that particular day.
True. He didn't have the comfort of his own home. On
Yes, he's
not
not
as laggy setups.
Nah, I wasn't gonna say that. I was avoiding that. But yeah, definitely true.
I mean, like, it's hardware lag, so it's just like, eh.
Yeah, I mean, it's the difference between the PS4 and a few other things. If you're not used to it. I was dropping 3K RCs, so I mean, like, it was rough.
You can definitely feel the difference on money, and I'll say that.
Duel 1.
Ooh. Blue Milia into... I do not know how to describe this Oh, the Xbox Jacko colors.
Yeah, the first time I've seen Jacko use this setup too.
I think... Oh, that setup? Yeah, that minion setup I've never seen before. I was going to say, I think in Bracket before we've seen Jacko use this color scheme. You're actually commenting on gameplay. That's crazy. I like to color commentate on colors.
nothing to just go for Superman. I feel like
I feel like you'd have killed there. I
he
don't know.
definitely could have killed.
It might have been hella prorated because it was a throw starter, and Jacko was concerned about that.
You know all these anti-airs.
I will say Jacko's neutral is pretty spot on against Milia's. Ooh,
It
nice
better
block.
be his grind partner is Amelia. Okay, hold on.
Nice throw.
One.
All right. So you might think round start 2D, bad into Milia, what Milia doesn't jump? But there's going to be a round start Jacko 2D, and it's going to catch this Milia player walking back. That's the read.
Duel 1.
Let's see.
Let's rock.
I want to say I saw it. I want to say I saw it.
Oh, you saw the vision? All I'm going to say is that if Jacko had done what I said, they would have won that round start.
I think he did. He just delayed it a bit, and he got counter hit.
It wasn't a 2D.
It wasn't?
I don't think so. Maybe I'll rewatch the VOD. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was a 2D. Because I'm pretty sure if Jacko 2D beats Far Slash, because it should go under it. Ooh. Yeah, that's rough.
Defense. And
Oh.
does this? I think it does. Oh, wow.
That's rough.
I feel like that super catches everything. I'm surprised to see that lose.
I'm surprised to see that lose too. I'm surprised that the invuln didn't get you through. I imagine at that point, the Milia had already swapped sides, maybe? I'd have to look at how vertical that thing is. Oh.
Very
How
fresh. Very
Good.
Fireball, too.
Good fireball. Damn, dead. No, you live.
Nah.
Aw, dead.
Check out that. That's like that.
Jump back, IAD, hit on the other side is what Jacko is going to attempt to do now.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
It appears that Samson is dying of poison damage.
Dying of poison damage.
I hope you find the antidote soon. No.
It's not even Thursday yet. I guess it is.
Alright, so let's go watch Jacko's game. These minions control space.
Oh
That does not
no,
look-
that was a misinput and a half.
That did not look right.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're just in corner against Milia. The easily blocked character, Milia.
Ooh, pushed into this.
No, you live, you live. Ugh.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Get yourself out of the corner.
And
Start.
Jill,
Oh
but
no.
she's getting right out of it. And you're gonna poke a wall break, set your hard knockdown too. Yes, it is. Jacko, you know this matchup!
Nah. Gold burst. Please, gold burst. No, trust me, gold burst. Ah. I understand why you burst, but I wanted it to be gold.
It would have been funnier.
It would have 100% been funnier. You needed the positive bonus, that positive energy.
Alright, we have seen this score before. Will Jacko change the tides, or will Firegate yet again lock down another 3-1?
Color swap. Inbound. I hope. I hope this isn't a character swap.
Oh! Will we see the ABBA?
I mean, ABBA 2S is so good in this matchup, but, like, just stay on Jacko.
It's a color install.
Yeah.
Calling black and red.
ABBA does have the fly swatter, but the old ball and chain is still pretty good.
Ooh, orange. Okay.
Ooh, orange. I agree with that.
Not the stage for it, but hey, you know what? This is also so beautiful.
No, you're fine. You're not in, oh, well, no, you're not fine. Oh, no. Respectable 2D. Oh, no.
Set point in Firegate's favor. He has noticed his way around Jacko. And Jacko doesn't seem to be used to, like, at least this playstyle of Milia in person.
The thing about Milia is if you can't figure out how to win neutral against this character, and you don't have the download on how they run their offense, you aren't blocking this character.
Yeah. That's like one thing I'll give Milia players though. It's just like, while the general premise is the same, how each person runs their offense is very much different. Remember,
That is the glory, as much as Milia's players will complain about Milia, the glory of Milia is once you finally land that hard knockdown, the world is your oyster. You can run your offense any way you want,
right.
and it works because you're Milia. And just like an Axel player will say, but it's fake. But it doesn't matter if your opponent doesn't know that.
wall we go.
Even life totals.
Oh my god.
We haven't seen much deflect shield out of Jacko player. I know that they're not deflect shield, minion shield. I know they're a minion shield enjoyer, so I'm surprised we haven't seen that option. Oh, hey! I spoke it into existence. Ooh, nice.
This might do a lot of damage.
It might not. This super's weird.
Oh?
Oh, okay, I'm wrong.
Well, that's
And
a
just
damage.
like that, it's 2-2.
Giant
Jacko,
steam
thanks for
box.
listening. I
What-
said do minion shield, and you did minion shield, and you won the round.
What is going on? Hold on. What is that? There we go. I don't know what that was.
Duel 1.
Ooh.
Alright, in the corner. Install. Doesn't matter.
Ooh. Oh,
Throw
I know
it.
this. Yeah, I was about to say. I've seen this one before.
Set point for Jacko. Oh, commits to the sweep. Wow.
Nice throw. Going for the only real true setup off of throw disc. Oh.
Alright, minion drill.
Oh
Wire
no,
sees
but I
all the
wanted to see
bombs.
the big explosion that potentially could kill them both.
I really wanted to see the dynamite, I'm not gonna lie.
Imagine a double KO from the minion explosion. That would be hilarious.
You don't gotta do much. GP. I
Oh,
think just chip damage will
this
do
is
the trick here.
scary. Now you have to faultless everything. You're in chip damage range.
But Jacko brings it back from the depths, taking it. 3-2.
Jacko takes it 3-2. That was overlay says 1-1.
It's fixed
Oh,
now. For some
okay.
reason, like the the website just doesn't work sometimes. Okay, there we go. 3-2 Jacko.
let's go. Wow, Jacko, your win quote very rude.
All right, up next we have a mass special: Cash Caval versus Muñeca.
How'd BB tag go?
It didn't happen.
I know, I'm kidding around a little bit.
Hey, but you know what? Congratulations to David for winning by default. Not even
David,
entering like Strive or anything, just straight.
BB tag. You know, David's a pretty good BB tag player, I hear.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Scared the entire competition away.
Yeah, scared the whole. See, that's what happens when you're too good at something. You scare everybody away. You can't be doing that.
What is up with Steam? Okay. Why am I offline? Oh well. Alright, just waiting on casual. In the meantime. Well, he's right here.
No ads.
No ads yet.
No ads yet, I was about to say.
I don't know any events to advertise, and also I'm not running ad
ESG
breaks.
Monthly this Saturday.
This Saturday?
Yeah, this Saturday. DNF Duel is our 2 o'clock game. Strive is our 4. Our 5 o'clock game, which is a free bracket, is Gundam Maxa Boost on 1v1s. And I'll explain the rest later.
Alright, 2 spinning.
Spin into spin.
I did not know.
Oh, I
that.
thought for a second that was not going to
Yeah, no, that
convert into
got
wall
me.
break. Ooh. Oh, but now you're blocking against. Oh, never mind. Spin, so good. Spin, one of the buttons of all time. Ooh, third best post wall break in the game. That's interesting. I wonder, because doing grab there, I think, got Anji out of the damage. So I wonder if it would have been better to continue pressure and try and open up with a frame trap, or if just going for the guaranteed grab damage was good. Not that it matters. You know, you just got a perfect, but it's interesting to go for. I guess your opponent wouldn't expect you to go for grab in that situation because they probably think you don't want to waste your super.
Right.
So it is a little bit of mind games. Nice blocking.
Good God, this character.
Yeah, Anji's rough. I came to the realization that I have never successfully blocked an Anji pressure string, and decided to not block at all this weekend. Didn't work out, but it was the thought that went into my losers quarters game. I was like, I have never blocked successfully after a close slash from Anji. I'm just gonna never let myself get. I'm just gonna never not challenge on every wake up and let myself get close slash by Anji, because that's essentially just giving them a reset.
Fair enough.
Then again, I don't think I've ever successfully blocked an Elfelt either, so.
Yeah, I don't know. Putting up against any of these characters, I don't think I'm gonna be blocking.
These two are the Rekka high-low characters. And Chip, I guess. Though I feel like Chip Rekka's, and these are famous last words, I feel like Chip Rekka is easier to block than both Anji and Elfelt Rekka, yeah.
Oh,
That was some
I
insane
did not even
mix.
think that was out.
Elfelt has decided it's time to rely on the power of this gun. Not a bad strategy.
Oh,
Oh
my
no.
God.
Very patient
Does that-
approach from Kashkaval.
Oh my God, that's smoking.
Trying to get. Oh!
Okay, wait.
Oh, this is.
6P comes out? Oh my
Oh
God.
my goodness. Nice! That was a comeback and a half! Yeah. I personally think that, and Elfos do this a lot, and I'm sure it beats a lot of things. I think every single button my character press beats Grenade Start, and I'm pretty sure that's true for quite a few characters. I don't know. Nice PRC. Jumping out of the butterfly.
Okay, the three?
Oh my
Rekka
god,
gets the punish?
excellent. Excellent
Oh,
block.
that tap does counter hit. Felt that one in the gut.
Blocked a full Elfelt Rekka. Deserved to be able to take offense back.
Alright, taking
I
a
have to
second.
imagine this is a rough matchup for Elfelt, because a lot of their buttons are very big, but I think they just kind of lose the spin. I know that Mei has that problem to Anji, where like you want to be using your to check their approach, you want to be using Dolphin, but you can't do it. I imagine Elfelt likes to check people's approaches without for repair, and I don't think that you can do that in this matchup. Song buff.
The
It's
song
my
is
theme
also
song.
pretty
I'm
easy.
the main character now, so I'm going to win this match. I think that's a smart decision. Did we also see a color install, or has has Muneka always been blue?
I want to say it's the color install.
Color install too. That's smart.
You usually see the blue in dire situations. That is kind of a hilarious interaction.
That interaction was awesome. I didn't think that it would course correct. I also didn't think that it would whiff. But now you're blocking against Anji. Nice. Recognizing that you were just pretty much one block of a bullet away. No round start spin for Anji's.
Anti-Venom said, I love doing music install because I can't hear the game music and I can make my opponent hear the music. You gotta find the worst song in the game and just play it.
Alright. Every person has a different song that you should pick against them if you're doing that. I know quite a few people's least favorite song. And I don't think there's a song that bothers me in this game, so that is smart. Ooh, nice.
Uni has like the mute option, which is kind of hilarious. Granted, Uni also has like client side choice, so very innovative for those.
Nice.
All right, good mix.
The sideswipe, the color and song install, proving to at least be worth a game. And the best part about being online is your opponent can't steal player one from you unless you let them. So they can't go back to the character select screen and change song on you like they can locally.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Nice call, just misses the punish. It's not a punish. Oh, well, unless you're talking about that.
Well, I guess I wasn't too far off.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, that was a little bit of a lag spike. It was, Kashkaval does like to do, whatever the first part of that is called, into block. Nice, 6P. Jumped out of... I think that was meant to be meaty out for repair. Oh, this is a rough spot to be in. I think Kashkaval runs up blocks here. I'm always wrong. Oh.
Alright, and...
Turns out Parry's pretty good.
Parry's a
In
move
this
that
matchup.
You gotta think about.
Fujin, yes. That move. Fujin into block. Which is a good way to bait if people are trying to do reversal supers against you, but... I think we were gonna put K on next.
We're actually gonna change up a bit because we're pretty backed up. I didn't realize that we had like no sets running in the background, so we're gonna just head on over with Mega versus Megady, and then we'll do winner semis, and then we'll let losers run.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I got a hidden notice saying, yeah, we probably should stop. We probably run less matches on stream. So, definitely noting that. But up next, we'll have Mega versus Megady.
Bacon versus Axel.
I am very curious how this matchup goes because, like, I don't know how many times Mega and Megady have played, but I feel it's one of those matchups where Megady will tell me that it's just like he's either gotten insanely close or he's gotten one win off. Granted, like, as expected, you imagine Mega's gonna probably take the lead in this one.
So, I know from previous crew battles, the first time Mega played into an Axel, a local Axel, they were like, they lost and then immediately lapped the matchup and then came back and won it. So, I think came back and won it pretty decisively too. I think they. Oh wait, I think it's they reset the bracket, and then they reset the bracket once, beating the whole Connecticut team, and then I forget who managed to clutch up the second time around. I don't think it was. I think it might have been. I think it might have been MLGF managed to clutch up the second time around. So.
Speaking of Block Party, that event is actually coming back. I got to find the announcement for it because I don't have the graphics yet. But for those interested and for those who don't really know about Block Party is these insane 3v3 tournaments ran. Is this year at the SNS venue? I know they usually change places, but I want to believe it is at the SNS venue unless Anti-Venom or any SNS heads can tell me. But typically it is a 3v3 event. Based on the details said, once a player's last life is removed, they're out of the bracket set. If a player loses a life but wins against opponent 1, they do not gain lives before fighting the opponent 2. Players do not switch until the active player is knocked out. The last team with lives is declared the winner. So pretty fun concept. Honestly, very fun event to do. But yeah, that is set to be ran on April 12th, 2025. I don't know the full details, but if anyone from SNS or any of the TOs are around to keep you update me further, please let me know. That said, Icecar also mentioned the ESG Monthly this weekend. If you want to audio that.
The final 2 games. So I stopped at the 5 o'clock free game, which is Gundam Maxi Boost on 1v1s. Then Street Fighter 6 is at 6, and Tekken 8 is at 8. So fun games. You can witness the long extinct DNF duel getting played, and you can play some Gundam Maxi Boost on in the free 5 o'clock bracket. And I guess you can play Strive too if you're into that kind of game. Personally, I wouldn't be caught dead playing Strive, but
I played Tower for the first time in months this morning, and it's probably the most miserable experience I ever had.
Oh god, I hate playing in Tower. I should have just stayed on floor 7.
There are some really interesting critters on Tower.
Yeah.
Anyways, hey, how about some Rock Slide Strive?
Rock Slide Live. We got the Mega Johnny.
I believe
a matchup that Megady is actually very familiar with, so it'll be interesting to see how this goes.
Yeah, I believe he's been making the switch to this character a lot more recently, which is kind of interesting because, well, actually, no, never mind. Johnny's like top 1.
I was about to say, because Bacon's finally good.
Despite Baiken being good, there's also
Baiken is finally good. Let's swap to Johnny.
Hey, honestly, that's what a lot of cases. Ram got very good too. Guess what? No one wants to play Ram.
It's different though. Ram got very good by becoming somehow even more boring than she already was. Baiken got being good by finally becoming like a functional character.
True. But I feel like Viking's also still underrepresented. Good 60.
That was a good 6B.
Megany feels very comfortable going to Johnny. I know he plays a lot of Kazam. But also, he like has no fear in the world with the way he's playing. Just going into
Yeah, I
everything.
mean like supposed to represent most of the time David and Megany represent 2H after that. I'm surprised he didn't go for 2H there. After the time
it
stop.
worked. Megany takes game 1.
Alright. I feel like that was a pretty decisive Megany game. I'm curious to see if Megarura sticks on the Johnny. I think we see the switch to Soul Bad Guy. Oh, sticking with the Johnny. Axel is a good character to go up against to understand if you actually understand how your character is supposed to run offense.
True.
Oh, that was supposed to be a TK misfinder.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, nothing is really stopping Megany right now.
Megany is saying, I will mash on literally everything. Prove to me that you can keep offense true. I think Megarura realizing that. A little bit of a... Oh!
Okay, conversion, both us in the corner. Johnny does have PV and full meter, so be careful. Okay, that can be RC on the 2P. Oh, but Insignia.
Oh! Purple to make it real.
And
Oh,
yep.
and there you go. Got the TK misfinder that time. Oh no. Ooh, nice 2B.
There you go.
Nice.
In the corner against Johnny. Scary place to be. Good defense.
Oh no. Good deflect shield there.
Oh, yeah, very good deflect shield.
How Corinid is Megarura to Johnny?
There is some downtime, so maybe not that committed.
I don't know. I think that's too short of a time to switch off. Oh, I'm wrong. Damn, some of you younglings are quick. I don't even think I'd have gotten through the start like figuring out where I was supposed to go in the start menu.
That or fast hardware.
And I'd have to pick stage and song, even though I don't even get a choice. Megany's only got to win once.
Yeah, but this character is definitely more invasive than Actually, no.
No,
No,
I actually think.
yeah,
No.
Johnny
I
is
think,
definitely way more.
Yeah, I think Johnny. I think that I think Mega just might know a bit more about the Biken
Yeah,
than the Johnny.
It's definitely a matter of comfort. That's what I was saying. Yeah, definitely more comfort. Oh my god.
Also, right now, I would say Mega has pretty successfully punished mashing, which is what Megany was representing as their defensive option of choice. It didn't look like they really understood how to beat that as Johnny. It looks like they definitely understand how to beat that as Biken. So I think that Megany is going to have to change their defensive plan up a little bit. They should do Rainwater 3 times in a row.
True.
I think that's how you answer. I think that's how you answer what's going on the screen right now. Rainwater, Rainwater, Rainwater into 2S. Trust me, it'll work. I don't know how much of a conversion you get off of that, so I don't know how much of a bait that was.
I like these points, these JHs. I did not even know you could poke it like that.
Yeah, I think
Oh, that's okay.
all of Axel's jump buttons are jump cancelable. Oh, nice. All right. I think Megany figured out the strat. I'm not. I think he's.
Oh, that.
You wanna run 2H JD pressure until Mega represents that they understand what to do against that.
Pretty expensive option. Yeah. Like I got a little too comfortable there.
If you can score that hard knockdown to start that 2D JD pressure, I don't think.
All right, there you go.
There you go. Start it.
Mike has not much health too, so.
Oh.
Just keep him at bay. You know what's his burst though. Be ready for it.
Nice. Oh.
All right, no burst. Play your life. You can afford one break. Maybe not now.
Oh, nice deflect. 6Ping. Rainwater. Oh, no.
JS.
Oh, it doesn't kill. Let's go. The throw.
Insane reaction from Megany. Advancing to
Indeed, insane reaction from Megany.
Winners semis.
That was a great throw.
Alright. Well, Megany stay put. We're going to go right into the next set. Just so we keep the ball rolling. We'll just go ahead. We'll just do only that one set for winners quarters and get straight to winners semis. So, Focus get in here. We got Megany versus Focus. These have been playing each other quite a lot lately, and it gets very close, but mostly falls into Focus's favor typically.
But does Focus know the answer to 2H JD?
That is a good question. Granted, I wouldn't put anything past that kid, to be honest.
I feel like his character probably has it easy enough. Maybe not. I don't know. It's interesting. Because it's option select run forward versus 6P. But his character dashes. bad
up
guy.
next?
Huh?
It's you and Focus.
It's me and Focus.
Yeah, it's you and Focus. By the way, that was Miggity, everybody.
Running Rock Slide is convincing me to invest in a third screen, which I most certainly don't need, but it would be useful.
All right, everybody, sub
Don't
to
do that.
everybody sub to Rock Slide. We need to invest in hardware. Every sub will go into the TO's pocket so that they can get a third screen,
I
so
could-
that they can have an easier time running Rock Slide.
I work at a Best Buy. I could just go get a monitor.
So we don't need as many subs, but we still need at least enough subs that it covers after the Best Buy discount.
True.
So hit that sub
Fund the
button.
TO. Hey, all I'm saying is the prize pool came right out of my pocket, so. Anyways, Miggity Mag versus Focus. Another set of the century.
Hashtag fun the TO.
Mankind knew that
This is
they
not
had
worse,
a
worse, worse, worse.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
遅いです。
Alright, nice burst, nice start, gets out of the situation. Gets caught by 36k,
動
forcing
かないで。
Miggity in the corner. Are we gonna see some loops?
投げますね。
Two,
Probably.
すみませんね。静かに。
three,
すみません。
counter hit. And that is going to Rogers.
The disrespect super.
Duel 2.
Could have killed off with a 5P there.
重いですよ。動かないで。すみません。
Spiral Arrow seems like it might be good in this matchup.
Definitely.
Survey's still out.
Oh my god. Fast I see 5-8 jump scare. That's blow. Oh my god.
You know what? I'm not even gonna say it because I've said it so many times throughout all of the streams. And technically it worked out that one particular time. So, you know what, whatever. Don't. On game winning combo. Don't be burst. Why? It worked out that time because the Focus had enough RC. Had enough tension to RC. Would be the right order of words there. Alright, Rainwater.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Good jump in. Interesting option.
Nah, Focus wants to prove me wrong. Focus wants to bait every burst in existence.
静かに。
That 5-8 hitting was crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Does, what is, oh, I'm surprised, Focus doesn't challenge, Tornado with 2D. Since it doesn't punish extended hurt boxes. And that move hits from miles away.
Good punish. Some good damage in here.
Alright, even life totals pretty much.
Backdash to close
Nice
slash.
backdash.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Nice Rainwater. A lot of people in New England like to frame trap with Red Wild Assault. I don't know how I feel about that. It seems to work out a lot, but it feels like a bad use of resources.
Some characters are built for it. So that's like one thing to consider. Like, there are some characters where it's kind of just questionable. For characters like Kai, where like it enhances his ability to maintain pressure, especially considering the fact that it doesn't really have as much as the tool like conversions as he had in the past seasons. That's definitely what it's good for. Soul's another good example too. Granted, it just enhances his already strong pressure. Like, yeah, to use a resource, but at the same time, though, it's like an intended use.
Yeah, I know. I just don't like using burst. Nice jump.
Oh my god, the BRC backwards. Yeah, Focus is just cracked out of their mind right now in this matchup.
Yeah, it's kind of insane. Nice. Oh wow, that was a low damaging Axel comp. I would have expected it to at least do 55 to 60%.
BRC, IB on JH, but King Kong Tornado.
That was a bit of a greedy burst.
Tries to BRC
Oh,
overhead.
yeah, I was going to say miss input on the BRC overhead.
Good movement, keep the corner. But pops out. Yeah, submission.
You gained back a lot of the burst though, so you're overall I don't think that was too bad.
Did that confirm?
That doesn't confirm. That's crazy. Good backdash.
One of the files I see
Nice.
to us.
Yeah.
CCH.
重いですよ。できます。
I'm plus a bajillion and a half.
遅いです。
And Focus will be taking it. I love when the overlay decides to just not work.
ジャガーに毛が生えた程度だったけど。
Yeah.
Technology, everyone. Alright. Oh, very decisive set. But Focus will be advancing to Winners Finals.
Oh wow, losers round 2 was Cash Caval Anti-Venom? That's crazy.
Yeah, no, there's some pretty insane stuff going on the other side. Firegate got a very good upset with at the
Well, yeah,
Samson.
into Samson. Yeah.
It's pretty good stuff going on loser side. Catch Valentine ongoing. Jekko Helms. That actually should be like running to an end. Mega Muñeca. Pretty good set.
Yeah, this is a pretty stacked loser side. But we're focusing on winner side, Drews versus Curry. So this is
I feel like it's been a minute since we've seen this matchup, but I want to believe that it's a pretty. There's a lot of ways this can go.
I don't think we've ever seen Drews into Curry. I think we've seen Curry into David and Curry into Samson, but I don't think we've ever seen Drews into Curry.
I know for one thing, Drews knows HC because they used to also play HC. I don't know who they're playing now.
Yeah, that is a good question. I was about to say, I don't know who they're on either.
Because like they're either very committed to the Asuka or there were some other options. There was like an Abba Johnny for a bit. They have a pretty expensive character list.
They could just go, Focus, I don't want to see this downplay in our Twitch chat. Unacceptable.
Thank
It
you,
is not-
Blacktail, for the prime sub.
It is not that bad. Oh, thank you for the sub, Grabtail. We're one step closer to being able to afford that third monitor.
I can get it in like a week. I probably have like a monitor laying around, most likely, but I'll figure that out at some point. I should also change the noise.
You just need 38 more subs. Ah, Zato.
Zato.
I want to see the Zato. I don't know if that was just Druce was having some fun earlier, but I want to see the Zato.
I want to believe there might be a Zato out there.
I think Alucard, Resident Milia, plays or has a friend that's pretty committed to Zato. That was playing Zato during season 3 at ECT. So yeah, that's playing the character at a major is about as committed to the character as you can be. I think they did all right too.
Also, if anyone knows how to use the oh, there's a oh, I have to do that, huh? I did not realize that making polls is something I have to initiate, which definitely would have added on to the experience in today's stream. But good to know for next time. Alright, Druce versus Security. And it looks like and it's looking like Druce is committed to the Asuka.
Druce is committed to the Asuka. Nice first bait. Asuka has a ton of health until they don't.
Yeah, I think they have like the highest effective health with shield and then this.
And then the lowest without, yeah. Nice. Oh, I spoke too soon. See, I do believe in being respectful to your opponent, but then I also believe at some point you just gotta do like the layer 1, like this is what beginner level players do at round start because it's like the best button that you have. Because there was the explodey spell, and you could have let the explodey spell rip. I don't even know if it would have worked. It's the classic like bell curve of things going from being like, it's like the idiot try hard genius bell curve where things go from being like, of course I'm gonna 5P on every wake up. It's the best defensive option I have. To why would I ever 5P on wake up? That's dumb. It loses to meaties. To of course I'm gonna 5P on wake up. It's kind of that bell curve, but
Yeah, exactly what you mean. Sometimes you don't realize what works until you realize you haven't represented in a while.
yeah, it's the risk reward skews back around.
He's got like 2 hits and didn't RC to kill.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, I think he got smoked. And Cube Hell. That's it for a mix-up, but that is not something great.
You can't mix somebody when they're jumping. Ooh.
I want to believe that if he didn't curse, he probably would have been able to block. I could very well be wrong. And there's the
yeah. Eventually you press a button.
Two fires ready. Up, but no.
Out of mana.
Good defense. Like worthwhile.
Getting that wall break in
Capitalize off
before their mana can come back. That's good. That's good.
it. Oh, but nice.
Man, I really need to learn what all the cards are. My general consensus is if I run into an Asuka is just I'm gonna lose. So I'm just gonna press. And it's 100% on me for not knowing the matchup on all. But man, I don't even know what any cards mean. Oh, the green refresh is probably auto refresh.
That was brutal.
That was brutal.
Asuka is a character where it can be his game.
You know, if you draw Exodia, you draw Exodia. I don't think that was Exodia. That was you were getting pretty close. I think auto refresh was. I think auto card refresh was up, and I do think there was some sort of mana buff. I was looking at the bottom, trying to figure out what all the cards meant. Some of them are easy to understand. Like I understand what Lightning Cube means.
Mm-hmm.
Duel 1.
Ooh. Druce has had like double and triple explosion on round start, and hasn't done it once yet. And I get being conservative, but at some point, I feel like that's like your best round start.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the grab.
Had to summon staff to be sure there. Oh my goodness. Alright, I was wrong, Druce. Everything I said was wrong. You were always right. I don't know if they're listening or not.
Come on, Bull.
Or if they were just like, alright, I haven't represented it at all. Surely they're conditioned to not expect it now.
No concentration. It's looking bleak. They
No.
got you
Chaos
flying,
lands,
dog.
chaos lands, chaos lands, chaos lands, chaos lands, chaos lands. Yeah! Chaos landed. Alright, dead.
Genuinely, I need a clip of what just happened to Curry. Because, good God.
All you need to know is that that was hella prorated and gravity was insane.
They had, bro, I don't even know what to describe. Like, dog,
Just have to get better at playing bullet hells. You know?
they put you in the Toho chamber.
Play some Maiden and Spell. That's how you get ready for the Asuka matchup.
No,
You
they
just play
put it-
Maiden and Spell for a few.
They put him in the cotton candy machine.
Ooh. Finding out. We have auto refresh and mana regen, but auto refresh is gone.
Alright, and double gunshot.
Nice teleport, but what if I just had a gun? That's a lot of cubes. This match in lore is Oscar's old teacher just showed up to his house with a gun.
No, this is one of those lore accurate matchups, so I mean.
No, this is exactly how this match goes in lore. It's just funny. It's funny to think about. Oscar's just minding his own business, and his old teacher shows up with a gun and starts shooting at him.
And also, I think it's on appreciate both the characters' designs. He's pretty guilty here.
Two D.
I think you are going to hell, actually.
No. You live. Oh, well, I didn't expect the wall splat. You might die.
Okay, well. Gold
Nice
burst?
gold burst. That's a I believe in myself gold burst.
Okay!
Oh!
He's still a lot of mana, unfortunately.
But you build a lot of your resources back.
Oh, and they grabbed their
went for.
And with that, Druce is gonna take it.
やはりあなたには偏見がないだけなのか。だとしたら
Just gonna take a look at what's going on down in losers.
Well, we got up next, Focus versus, you know, I think Druce actually come back and we Focus versus Druce, and then we got the other two sets kind of going on.
Yep, we got Focus versus Druce, and then all of losers.
Yeah, not much going on. Let's see for our top 8. It's kind of all over the place. I know 7th place is currently being fought for. We got Cash Caval versus Helms and Firegate versus Munyeka. Winner of set X will play Miggity. Winner of set Y will play Curry. Player side, we have Focus versus Druce. Congratulations, you two. You're both guaranteed to go home with something in your pocket. Okay, in the meantime, I should probably grab some water, just so that way I'm not dying.
Yes.
But the overlay is set. Oh, look.
I think we need to redecorate your room a little bit. Have you fished for all the furniture?
Alright, I'm back.
Ah. Hey, I was just saying, I thought you were already back. I think we need to redecorate your lobby a little bit. Have you fished for all the furniture?
No, I fish for all the songs.
Oh my goodness. We need to go fish for the furniture.
I don't play this game enough to care about the room. I just want to play the game itself.
But you could have a nice room.
good.
We can find a way. We can get like the mountain background and put rocks in the room. I don't know. Just a single Kai wanted poster.
Hey, and the
Is your
Hope and Free
entire
in the top
decoration?
one.
Your entire decoration.
And the Hope and Free in the top.
True, and the Hope and Free at the top. All right, so we got we got Gio versus Oscar.
I'm very much curious how Focus kind of gets in this matchup. I feel like it should be pretty self-explanatory, but at the same time, though, I don't really
I was
think...
about to say, I feel like the answer has to be Spiral Arrow, right? Like
Maybe, but also
it
because, like,
beats projectiles. Yeah, obviously, like Drews could 6P it, and you don't want that to happen.
well, no, but, like, I feel like with a startup of Spiral Arrow, it might be hard to do so. But obviously when it works, like, there's no issue.
投げますね。
Throw loops? This
Throw-
might
oh
just-
my god!
Yeah, okay, well, never mind.
Dude,
That
that throw did a lot of. That was the most damage. That throw's insane. That's a Pop Buster level throw amount of damage. Okay, I was wrong.
Maybe 5H? Get rid of the cubes and then arrows?
Run up 2D.
I feel like that is probably worse.
No, trust.
Oh my god! The movement there.
Ooh, get 50-meter dive kick. It seems so obvious then.
Ooh, okay.
Good defense on Drew's part.
They don't have much mana, and doesn't matter. RC throw.
Brown Star 2D. I don't think it would have worked, but it would have been funny. Lot of cubes. I'll be honest with you, I kind of lost track of what was going on in that game. There was a staff on screen, and there were cubes.
Yeah, don't tell me what a single Asuka move does. Just know that you got cubes. All right.
Duel 1.
Game 2.
Game. Alright.
What if I had much time for them to set up? And
Ooh. See, so like,
I like press
there
SC.
we go.
/ misses, but it's alright. Let me take my 2 PRC though.
Oh no, we got mana regen. Alright, mana regen's done. But it might not matter, you might not get another chance at it.
Yeah, that is death.
Alright. Ooh, I don't know about retreating there. I think all of the cubes that Truce had weren't like good round start cubes. I think you want to press offense there.
Ooh, burst gonna come out.
I will, like I said earlier, I'm the first to admit I know nothing about this actual, but triple
oh my
teleport.
God, triple teleport.
I think. Oh, it is looking pretty grim for Focus. I think Focus is thinking too much, which sounds like a weird thing to say, but sometimes, because I feel like Druce is just kind of letting it rip, and I think that Focus has to do the same.
Mm-hmm.
Has to do the opposite of focusing, which is probably difficult for Focus. Who focuses?
Duel 1. Let's rock.
さざ波今入ったエグルスコーズ
Okay. Oh no, loses 50 off that, and okay, there
Nice! 6P!
you go. And the super too.
Into the wall break, let's go! Ooh. Ooh, does this work?
Nice, but alright. Oh, technically that's the job.
Yeah, I mean, like, you're out.
Okay.
Nice DP. You got your burst back. You got burst advantage. You can make something work. Nice
There we go.
spiral. Ooh, good. Oh no. Drop the confirm. Nice grab.
And I do much.
Shield is gone. Aw. Focus usually is the type to like to try and jump air throw. I'm surprised we didn't see that there. It was all tactically part of Focus's plan. They knew that they needed meter going into the next game.
Into close slash, right.
So they oh no. Oh no, you're fine, you're fine. You've almost weathered the storm. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, that's rough. It's tough. I mean, like, you're guessing they're plus a bajillion. You're guessing high-low. You know, so eventually you just guess wrong.
Yeah. Regardless, though, good showing from both players.
Yeah, Focus in that game blocked quite a bit. It was pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm. I think Miggity and Cashfall started.
All right, then we'll just call. I don't think Firegate and Curry have started, so we'll just call them.
A lot of people going to Grands. Only 2 of y'all can go. Just saying.
Well, you can have more than 2 people in Grands. It just needs to be a doubles tournament. We should do that Rock Slide Strive 3v3 when. Everybody's favorite format.
I've learned 3v3 sucks, obviously, but 2v2 with 3v3 mode is actually like, it makes more sense.
2v2 in the 3v3 mode. I believe you.
Like,
Well, so like originally, like that was supposed to be like base Strive. Like that was one of the things in the release trailer that they were very like excited about, and that's why in arcade mode you can go 2v1 against Nago if you go down the not extreme route. If you lose a game, or is it lose a round? I don't remember how you get to.
I think if you like lose, I think if you lose a round, because if you don't lose a round, you fight Nago, and then like if you fight him, if you beat him again without losing a round, then you fight like Ultra Nago.
Yeah.
That was like the last
So
achievement I need to get. It was so painful. Okay. they
Ultra
played.
Nago, yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, so it sounds like it's Firegate versus Curry.
Yep, we're going to do Firegate versus Curry. Yes, sir. Come on down. So many tabs. Alright, Oh yeah, I do want to experiment at some point. But yeah, basically, 3v3, the issue is it's too easy for some games to go where like the third person is not used.
I'm sorry, I actually can't. I'm sorry, I got homework to do.
Ooh. I don't know. I went to college once. There's not really homework.
Yeah, I don't know what you went to college for, bro.
Engineering. The same thing that you're in college for. I know exactly how much homework you have. Can't lie to me. I even went to an equivalent school.
I think it's solo. I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna heck listen, so if you need time.
No, you're fine.
Let's see. I think next month we'll probably do some experimenting with things.
Next month, I think we should do a ladder tournament and we should call it Rock Salt. Because you can lose more than twice, and that's the true salt. So we have Milia versus Blue Milia.
With a gun.
With the true Blue Milia with a gun.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
So like, this is just miserable for both players, right?
I want to believe so, yeah.
Yeah, this is
Milia
just like,
Go ahead.
Milia scores a hard knockdown and you're Happy Chaos and have like 0 defensive options. And then Happy Chaos scores a hard knockdown and you're Milia and have like 0 defensive options.
True. And God forbid you can't maneuver those bullets. Guess what? You can't be in the air or do any of your shenanigans.
Close slash. Fate burst just in case. Fire wanted to be a hero. Curry trying to chase in the air there with the jump P, but guessed wrong. Reloads. Concentration. Yeah, this seems...
Pretty nice.
Honestly, this seems rough for both characters. Seems rougher for Milia. Just because of the fact that you can get sniped out of the air by gun.
That too.
But I mean, like... I don't know. Because... I'm trying to think of, if... I guess Chaos doesn't have any... Like, Chaos's defense kinda stinks, but like... It's not like there are many defensive options that actually help against Milia in the grand scheme of things. I guess technically DP. But like there are plenty of safe dick setups.
Alright, get caught a gunshot. That's doing some damage. Corner. Saya 2P gunshot. Okay,
6p.
Oh,
Oh,
wow. Look.
mashes on the tap dust.
Oh.
That's some sicko stuff right there.
J2K. The move.
Well, I think the blue RC to make it so you fall J2K with your opponent in slowdown was pretty crazy. I was about to say, you just put yourself in the corner against Milia. That probably doesn't feel good.
Yeah.
I think trying to play around super here, giving Fire one last chance. Aw, trade. Fire very much in this though.
Yeah.
Really just one more interaction in their favor, and I think they could definitely have had any of those games. Definitely tough though, because you can't do jump, air dash, Capel. The Milia special, because you get shot out of the sky. Ooh, good mash.
Got this. One.
You're fine. Oh, never mind.
This bull's like a punch.
Who would have thought bullets could do damage? In most fighting games, they don't do any damage.
No, most of those characters are also usually not as crazy, with the exception of HC and I guess Power Sail. Granted, she has more than just guns. Current advances to loser semis. Where
Losers,
you
yeah.
have to face Kashkaval. Alright, that said, good showing from Firegate though. Very impressive first time run at
Yeah, definitely a very good first time run for
Rock
their
slide?
first rock slide.
some pretty insane wins today. Thanks for coming out.
Anji versus Happy Chaos. Can you spin through a gunshot?
I feel like I know the answer, but I don't.
Well, I mean, like, I'll have to test in real life.
Don't do that. Actually, no. I'm pretty sure this is one of those matchups that actually is in favor of Anji. Yeah, I think you can spin through gunshot as well as just like having the ability to just maneuver it around HC nonsense. I think like the most notable example would be I think it was Evo a couple years ago. And Ooey Gooey beating Umishou when she was still on Ishida-san.
I'm just not used to seeing an Anji that uses parry. I'm used to watching the Hog special, and that Anji never uses parry, like ever.
Right. Oh yeah, the grab. Overhead.
Nice. I wonder though, does Curry? Maybe Curry knows something I don't, but normally you punish the overhead ender. You can guarantee punish with close slash. And generally, if you can punish with close slash, you want to punish with close slash. But maybe there was spacing there that I didn't realize, so close slash wouldn't come out, which sometimes happens with that finisher, but most of the time it leaves you close enough to punish with close slash. Generally, you want to punish the low finisher with 2K2D and the high finisher with close slash. And then you can't punish the one where they jump up into the air and throw the pins down. You have to call that one out. Or you can just not let them spin at all. That's probably actually the best option. Stanky Foot. Stanky Foot is the funniest combo extender. Yeah, Fujin into nothing is also not something I'm used to seeing. Oh. Chaos' turn. Oh, but 2P is something I'm used to seeing. Good against every character. Two P, I'm nasty with it. Sometimes, oh, wall splat. Ooh, rough. Sometimes it's just the other players around.
Ooh, good far slash. It doesn't quite get the wall break.
But did get the burst, so. Oh, but with wall break, the defense modifier for wall break and the fact that you bring back burst with positive bonus, Curry might get another burst now.
Oh my god, and a Cyclone.
I respect it so much. Always be gold bursting. Didn't work out that time, but it'll work out the next time. Gold burst success rate is 99.9%. We just witnessed the 0.1% of the time gold burst doesn't work.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Alright, burst in the corner.
Nice burst, you got. Oh!
Nope, it's XP though.
Nice XP. Oh no. Nice catch of the backdash. Oh. Wall break. This kills, yeah, this kills.
Boundary damage.
Fair and balanced on damage, far slash round start.
Gunshots, punish the star up, bro. Spin, bro. Right? 2K checks.
No bullets. You can, oh, well, you had a chance.
Oh my god.
Oh, now the Happy Chaos has all the bullets.
Oh, for the grab.
Ooh, this is where it starts.
Throw loops.
Oh. Man, there are a lot of people who like throw loops in Rock Slide, and like to an extent they're good. This isn't Street Fighter 6.
True. And we ran that game once. Keep it there.
We did run that game once, that's so true. Everybody knows DNF Duel is the game for throw loops.
Oh, Sykes book it first.
Another rare instance of Gold Burst not working.
And that is Cash round.
That is Cash's round. Sometimes it's the other player's round.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
I don't know what Cash was expecting with run up 5k there. And I don't know enough about what move is mapped to what to know what Cash was trying to get out there. Probably spin? Because I have to believe Cash realized that run up 5k at full screen was not going to work.
Ooh, that fit was interesting.
Perfect. Duel 2. Let's rock.
Defensive mechanic. Nice. Oh no. And the reload. This isn't gonna wall break though. Yeah.
That's just burst, alright. As long as you get it
Hey,
in.
the full screen burst. Happy Chaos is the reason why the burst is now full screen.
YRC just in time. This could be Cash's round.
This is scary. If Cash,
Oh, the double
Double
Fuji
Fujin!
Japan!
oh my goodness.
Lockdown pressure.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Yeah, catching the roll.
Alright, we're back at full bullets, nearly full concentration, but Cash has $50 to spend and 100 burst. And now they just have $50.
PRC. 260's gonna come out.
PRC to 6P.
No,
Oh! Oh no! Pressure reset? Why? I guess you don't want to go back to neutral against Chaos?
And here comes the roll. Not much resources on either side. Never mind, it's a RC. And
This doesn't kill
Let's
you.
go.
You got at least one more interaction.
oh
No! And the wall!
my god!
I didn't think it was going to wall break at all. I'm going to be honest. I didn't think we were close enough.
That was wow. Did not think that that did not seem close.
No, you didn't seem close enough to wall break there. I thought that because the wall break is what killed there.
Yeah.
I thought that the interaction was gonna go
Just like right in front of the wall, and then
land right in front of the wall and get you another.
like one more turn, but no.
Yeah.
Well, Curry advances. Good stuff for 4th place from Cashkaball. Thanks for coming out tonight.
I think Cash is having a little bit of a connection problem.
Oh, yeah. He is still there somehow. There you
There we go.
go. Alright, up next we have Focus versus Curry. Now I know historically this set typically favors into Curry, but I want to
This is
believe that Focus definitely can make something happen this time around.
You know what? I feel like there's some SLG bias going on right now, so I'm gonna be a Curry believer. I think Curry's got this. I think that Curry's got the offensive setups that they need to overload the youngster that is Focus. Give them decision paralysis. Ooh, okay. No, never mind. I'm on Team Focus now. Another rare instance of Gold Burst not working. We're seeing a lot of the 0.1% tonight.
That's looking like Pyrite Burst today. In the corner you go.
Ooh, nice 2D. Round start, 6S. No, I'm wrong.
Tempest comes out. Okay.
I think this is, yeah, this is definitely dead.
And game 1 goes to Curry.
Game 1 goes to Curry.
Alright, are we in this switch? No, we are sticking it out with
No.
Geo.
I think that you got it. Like, Geo into Chaos, I feel like is a much better matchup than Soul into Chaos. I could be wrong there.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Nice backdash of the throw.
リターンの行きます遅いです
Combo. QK 2 and 4.
Nice. Round for Focus. Bar slash goes under the curse throw.
Ooh, nice little string. And punishes the throw.
2D. Aww.
It's Chaos' world, but you're over that.
Nah, you're fine. You have $50, just use it to get out. Or sorry, you have $100, just use it to get out. But you got out, so you're fine.
And punishes the throw attempt.
Alright, one interaction.
Not gonna do much, and close slash will do it. Focus gets game 2.
Focus is indeed locked in. I don't know. I think the real issue is default Happy Chaos colors. I think if Curry would swap off of the default, or at least I think this is default. I don't know.
That's default, yeah.
Yeah, if Curry were willing to swap off of the default colors, I think they would do a lot better.
Everybody needs a little bit of individuality.
So, and I'm saying that as a player who plays as default May. So I shouldn't be saying any. I'm throwing stones in a glass house, but
I went skin 9 on both my characters. I don't even like Orange Drill. And I kind of do what's going on there.
Ooh, nice throw tack.
重いですね。
Chaos's throw must be the worst, because their feet gotta be stanky.
I thought you were talking in a literal sense. I'm like, can't they shoot all this?
No, I'm not talking in a literal sense. In a literal sense, Chaos's throw is probably one of the stronger throws in the game. But they're walking around shoeless and they're kicking you, and probably their feet probably are like all disgusting.
Yeah, that is
Chaos
true.
doesn't strike me as the type of guy that showers a lot. I don't know. I would not want to get kicked by Chaos's bare feet. Is all I'm gonna say.
No, I kind of don't want to get. I don't want chaos within the vicinity of me, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I would agree with that.
I know
Are,
one particular happy chaos fan would say otherwise, but
yeah, well, if he doesn't want Chaos Slander, he should be watching the screen. Because right now, Chaos Slander is 100% on the agenda for the stream.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
遅いです。静かに。
alright, let's get Tide goes this time around.
Tap Dust is in fact unreactable, chat. I've been saying this for a long time.
わかります。
That does extra unreactable when you also have a gun followed by it.
No human is reacting to Tap Dust. Negative 3-year-olds maybe, but
Yeah, that's what focus can, really.
yeah, that is why Focus can.
Oh, it tries to do all something very good, but I get it.
Nice blue RC.
Good blue fence.
Man, doubling the startup of gun is crazy. It went from a whole 1 frame to 2 frames.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Nice. Alright, you got burst. That's big.
That 2K picked up. Kinda crazy.
Awesome.
Yeah, time to concentrate and wall break.
But Focus got full burst. Oh no. Nice.
Oh, that
Oh
6P
no,
hurt.
that's a big 6P.
And Curry advances to Brands. Congratulations to Focus on a 3rd place finish.
Chaos wins.
Let's see.
Alright, and we got a run back now.
We do have a run back. Curry versus Druce. The Chaos versus the student teacher run back. Teacher student run back. Chaos with some problematic views of how you fix the American education system. I think both of these characters are American.
Really?
Yeah, so like in lore, Asuka is of German descent, but they both work for the. At least I know for a fact that Asuka worked for the U.S. government, because I'm pretty sure that the Gear project was a U.S. project in lore. So, I'm not sure if Chaos also worked for the like in some capacity for the U.S., but I know for a fact that Oscar and Soul did.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got sidetracked by Casherball saying playing against Chaos is like having a large metal table continuously crushing your balls. Yeah.
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 Very true. Very true.
You're not wrong. Those bullets hit. Like they're essentially the giant metal tables.
Nah, playing against Chaos is rough. Oh no, I blocked. I blocked a light. I blocked run up 5p. Looks like I'm guessing for the next 6 bullets.
Alright, just waiting on Druce. And here they are. No, since they're there, since they're not playing.
This matchup feels like it should definitely be Chaos favored. But I mean, like, the last matchup should have been Geo favored, so that doesn't really mean much, but... Because I feel like you could just shoot gun through cube.
True. Granted, my logic is, like, I guess not enough fire rate to shoot through said cubes, so it's easy to get overwhelmed. End of the day, it's like a machine gun versus a pistol.
Yeah, that's fair.
Alright, Grand Finals with Curry on loser side and Druce on winner side. I wish the overlay would allow me to show which one's which, but...
It doesn't let you put an L next to loser side?
The controller lets me. But it doesn't display.
Oh. That's something we can definitely fix. We'll do that off stream one day.
Oh, there's some stuff in the at some point.
Worst case scenario in Stream Elements, we will put a single L and we'll turn it on when we're in Grands.
That's like literally what I have to do is make a whole separate character profile or player profile with an L next to it.
Yeah, there's an easier way than that to do it. We'll after one of these days. I will say, Druce does an incredibly good job when manaless.
Okay. That wow. Insane recovery from Druce.
DB. Aw, oh, come on. It wouldn't have even been a good round start. It just would. Like, admittedly, using your iceberg app is just dumb. But like, that's why I wanted it. That's why I wanted it to. It's kind of like whenever I see a Mei on stream, I'm like, man, that Mei should really beach ball round start. It's just 48 frames of startup. It's hard calling out jump back. Jump backdash loses to your 48 frame projectile startup. They can still block it, but then you're plus 55. No, this doesn't kill. Druce has shield. We got another refill the other 3. Oh, we got mana regen and I think auto refresh. Yeah.
Alright.
That's
Going up.
scary.
And here comes some. Oh, doesn't hurt.
Sometimes I think these Asuka players are just pressing buttons. They don't even know what they're doing.
Hey, I commend them because I have no idea what they're doing much more than they do.
Yeah, no, I have no clue what they're doing either.
Druce is going to take game 1.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Alright. Nice little string.
I'm trying to pay attention to the spellbook to see, like, there was a swap between books there at one point, and I have a question for you, but I'm waiting for it to come up in match to ask it, but I don't know if it's gonna happen, so you know what, I'll just ask it. Is the SLG logo just Spellbook 3's icon?
No, no, honestly, that's an impressive call out. I didn't really consider. But for the most part, it's really just a planet. Or I guess it's just Saturn ring with a shine.
Because I'm pretty sure there's a spellbook that looks very similar. But I haven't seen it in a long time, so I could not remember exactly if they were the same one. Mana regen and auto refresh. This is what they call Exodia, I believe. And then get hit by Big Book. Big Book is scary.
It is series point for Druce. And Curry needs to figure something out here. He doesn't have much time to work with.
Nah, he's got one whole round to figure it out. Like he can throw, he can just let Druce run. They get the download and then make the triumphant comeback.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Nice. It's weird to see two projectiles just not interact with each other at all. I know that Curse is like doesn't have like doesn't do damage or anything like that, but I'm surprised it doesn't interact with the cube in some capacity. Can Leo projectile eat Curse?
I want to believe so. Maybe the H version for sure.
Because it's weird that it doesn't. Curse doesn't get eaten by like any of the cubes.
Oh.
I'm protected by my super.
That is.
I like that. I like that round. That's a good round right there. If Druce wanted to, they could feel the power of being sole bad guy for a split second right now. Oh, no, not anymore. They missed their chance to be sole bad guy.
No.
Stealing.
Guess they're a stronger force with all the pressure. And that is the series.
No.
Wait, oh, I'm
there's
bugged.
One,
Wow,
there's
that's
one more.
wrong.
There's one more. There's one more. Don't count Curry out yet.
I completely lost count. Did I agree? You pressure?
Where do you press? Oh, right there,
good
apparently.
press. Launch comes to the wall. They still have a lot of mana, so you know, not the craziest amount of damage, but hey, you know what? It's still something.
Yeah, but you get positive bonus. The rarely
This could be
seen.
something. I am not counting Curry out.
This might. Oh my goodness, Mana Shield crazy.
You have a good lead in PB. Oh,
Nice. Curry takes a game. Curry's on the board. See? You doubted. I knew. I believed. I was about to see. I think we're gonna see the swap from Druce. I think that's where they swapped to Zato.
Is there a point you swap this auto?
I don't know. I don't know when it would be. If there is one, I don't know when it'd be. Ooh. I feel like we haven't seen many of the overhead in this set. Nice stealing corner.
Oh my god. Oh, I thought there was going to be a side switch on that.
Auto refresh is up.
PRC throwing a tap does.
Wanted to be sure, you know?
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Already?
That's crazy. Oh, there it is.
Shoots the Q. Keeps pressure though. Good IBFD. PRC and throw.
PRC the throw. We are at, I think, some form of super mana. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't know what Druce is cooking with this combination of cards, if I'm being honest with you.
It's looking fatal. Oh, the shimmy. Trapped in hell for cubes.
Alright, let's see. What is Druce cooking this time? Ah, teleport steel corner.
Oh,
See, that one
cube
makes more
works.
sense than the last one to me.
And look.
Ooh, nice grab.
These cubes. And Tap Dust will seal the deal. Druce wins Rock Slide Strive number 14.
All or nothing.
All or
Which,
nothing.
by the way, great pun there.
Thank you.
I know I said that at the beginning of the stream, but I'm not sure if you had me getting picked up on Discord. So I just wanted to make sure that I say it again at the end.
Of course. Again, like I said, you gotta take time to cook up something. That's why there hasn't been some in a minute.
No, that's fair.
Alright, well, congratulations to Druce for winning Rock Slide Strive number 14, and followed by Curry for a very impressive second place finish. You both will be receiving payout shortly. That said, as per usual, in 2 weeks we'll be running it back with Rock Slide number 15. Shout out to Gravtail, because he actually cooked a really good one. I gotta find it. Rocky Connection.
Ooh, that is a good one.
That was a good one. So yeah, we'll be using that one next. We're gonna start Striper from 15, which will be on April 2nd. And then that month we're gonna be experimenting a little bit with some other ideas in mind. I've been pushing the ladder idea, so I'll probably attempt the ladder, see how that goes, and then maybe something different just to have fun. But that said, thanks again for everyone showing up tonight. A nice small bracket. And of course, thank you guys again for making everything happen. Again, me getting an affiliate was definitely all possible because of you guys. You guys obviously contributing to the scene and allowing me to run these brackets every other week. And yeah, that said, VOD will be up shortly. Y'all have a good night.
Have a good one.